Hi, my name is Maria Jose Ortiz, and today I'm going to present a real-world business case in the Americas that I choose a case developed by Harvard Business School focused on Arcos Dorados, the largest McDonald's franchise in Latin America. This case is really special and really relevant because it explores one of the most presenting challenges business face today: how to reduce the greenhouse gas emissions while remaining profitable and competitive. Arcos Dorados operates over 2,200 McDonald's restaurants in 20 countries, including Mexico, one of these important markets. In 2022, the company shifted the sustainability focus instead of only reducing emissions in restaurants and logistics. It started to measure that and reduce Scope 3 emissions, which includes ingredients, packing, and suppliers the process. This was a major step toward decarbonizing by the full supply chain. The problem in this change came with a dilemma. The company had to decide which products should we prioritize for decarbonization? How can we forecast demand for green options? And the most importantly, how can we achieve our sustainability goals without hurting customer satisfaction or operational costs in Mexico and other countries? To understand the case better, I analyzed Mexico's business environment. Economically, the country has a growing middle class and strong agricultural clusters. Culturally, by the urban consumers, especially younger generations, are demanding more plant-based and eco-friendly options. Politically, there is no national carbon tax, but some municipalities offer local green incentives. And the trade with the USMCA agreement supports the imports and exports for food and packing, but actually it doesn't yet promote the carbon regulations. These factors shape the way that Arcos Dorados can design its strategy. The case is strong and defined by the challenge and snowy internal sustainability efforts, but I found some important missing prices. There's no clear financial forecast by showing the cost of benefit and switching products, and the company doesn't mention the government policies or the green financial tools like Mexico Green Board Market. And another thing that's that small producers, NGOs, and consumers are not fully included in that strategy. And finally, there's no timeline on governance structure to follow up on goals. In the strategic recommendations, based in my analysis, there are 5 key actions, and I could recommend it for Arcos Dorados. First, create a carbon forecasting tool to evaluate the environmental impact to each menu item. 2, the partner with generative beef and packing supplies in Mexico. 3, try to introduce a green menu line with eco-label products in major urban cities like Guadalajara, Ciudad de México, Monterrey, Querétaro, Tijuana, Cancun, or something like that. And try to apply for the green financing through the instructions like the NAFIN or the ADV. And trying to collaborate in the number 5, try to collaborate with NGOs and local governments to raise agreements about community trust. These strategies combine sustainability with profitability and could position the Arcos Dorados as a true leader and responsive at food in Latin America. And for the conclusion, to wrap this case reminds us that the sustainability is no longer optional, but is a business opportunity by aligning values, operation, and partnerships. Companies like Arcos Dorados can drive change across the Americas. Thank you so much for watching. That's all for me.